guys, in today's video we'll be looking at classical dance forms of India. So first we'll be looking at contemporary classic dance forms have evolved out of the musical play or Sangeet Nataka performed in the 12th century to 19th century. So Indian classical dances have two basic aspects, Tandava, which means the movements or the rhythm, and Lasya, that is the emotional aspect, that is grace, bhava, and rasa. Okay, so these are the images, like this is basically Tandava and this is Lasya aspect of dance. The main components, three main components of dance are Natya. Natya means dramatic element of the dance, that is imitation of character. This is Natya. Now Nritya. Nritta means dance movements in the basic form. Nritta, just beats and tempo in the basic form. Now Nritya. Nritya is expressional component or mudras or gestures. This is Nritya plus Nritta. Okay. Expressions and all, Nritya is coming. Now we have Nayan Rasas, that is love, heroism. This is love. I'll zoom it for you. This aspect, Sringaram, is love. Now Adbhutam, wonder. Raudram, fury. Now Bhayanagam is fear. Then Bipushtam, disgust. Hasyam means laughter. Now going down we have Karunya means compassion. Santam means peace. Santam means peace. Veeram means heroic. Okay. And Natyashastra, written by Bharatha Muni, is the most prominent source of Indian aesthetics for establishing the characteristics of dances. So Natyashastra is related to Indian classical dances. Okay. And it is written by Bharatha Muni. Now we have the classical dances of India. So first one we will be looking into is Bharatnatyam. Bharatnatyam means Abhinaya Darpana by Nandi Keshwara is one of the main sources of textual material for the study of the technique and grammar of body movement of Bharatnatyam. So the question can be asked, Abhinaya Darpana by Nandi Keshwara is related to which dance form, which classical dance form? It is Bharatnatyam, and it is in Tamil Nadu. Bharatnatyam dance is known as Eka Harya, where one dancer takes on many roles as a single performance. In a single performance, the dance involves transitional movements of leg, hip, and arm. Expressive eye movements and hand gestures are used to convey emotions. The accompanying orchestra consists of a vocalist, mridangam player, violinist or veena player, a flutist, and a cymbal player. The person who conducts the dance recitation is called Nattuvanar. In this usual form, the dance is generally broken into 7 main parts: Alarip, Jatiswaram, Shabda, Varna, Pada, Tillana, and Sloga. Bharatnatyam poses are depicted in the Gopurams of Chidambaram temple in Tamil Nadu. Okay, now prominent people related to this art form are E. Krishna Iyer and Rukmuni Devi Arundale. Had played a significant role in helping the dance regain its lost popularity and position. Now, this is an image of a Bharatnatyam dancer. Okay, and next we have Kathak. Kathak is basically a North Indian dance. The word Kathak has been derived from the word Katha, which means a story. It was primarily a temple or village performance wherein dancers narrated stories from ancient scriptures. Kathak began evolving into a distinct mode of dance in the 15th and 16th century with the spread of Bhakti movement. The legends of Radha Krishna were enacted in folk plays called Ras Leela, which combined folk dance with the basic gestures of Kathak storytellers. Under the Mughal emperors, their nobles, Kathak was performed in the court, where it acquired its present features and developed into a form of dance with a distinctive style. Under the patronage of Wajid Ali Shah, the last Nawab of Awadh, it grew into a major art form, usually a solo performance The dancer often pauses to recite verses followed by their execution through movement. The focus is more on footwork. The movements are skillfully controlled and performed straight legged by dancers wearing ankle bells. Okay, Kathak is the only form of classical dance wedded to Hindustani or the North Indian music. So, when a question asked which is the dance form which is related or wedded to North Indian or Hindustani music, it is Kathak. Lady Leela Sokhe revived the classic style. Some prominent dancers include Brijru Maharaj, Sithara Devi. Now, this is an image of a Kathak dancer. Now we have Kathakali. Kathakali, Chakyar Kuttu, Kudiyatam, Krishnatam, Damanatam are few of the ritual performing arts of Kerala which have had a direct influence on Kathakali in its form and technique. Kathakali is a blend of dance, music, and acting and dramatizes stories which are mostly adapted from Indian epics. Heavy makeup, stunning costumes, elaborate masks, huge skirts, and big headdresses are used. I'll show you the image of Kathakali. See, we can see elaborate makeup is there, and headgears is there over here. It's a more colorful form of art. Okay, uh, going back, the dancers enact the roles kings, gods, demons, etc. of the stories with particular makeup and costume. The vocalist narrate the legend and percussionist play the musical instruments. Different facial colors indicate different mental stages and character. For example, green, it represents nobility. Black, wicked. Red patches combining royalty and evil. Hand gestures, facial expressions, and eye movements are very important. Weight of the body is on the outer edges of the feet, which is slightly bent and curved. Ramankutti Nair, Kalamandalam Gobi were the prominent artists. Okay, I have shown you the image of Kathakali. Now we have Kuchipudi. It is a classical art form of Andhra Pradesh. So Kuchipudi is the name of a village in Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh, which has a very long tradition of dance drama. It is known under the generic name of Yakshagana. In 17th century, Kuchipudi style of Yakshagana was conceived by Siddhendra Yogi, who was steeped in the literary Yakshagana tradition, being guided by his guru Tirtha Narayana. Yogi who composed Krishna Leela Tarangini, a kavya in Sanskrit. So, question can be asked about uh, what kind of Kuchipudi, who composed Krishna Leela Tarangini. It is Tirtha Narayana Yogi, and Tirtha Narayana Yogi is related to which classical art form? It is Kuchipudi. So, it is performed as dance drama, that is performance in groups and also as solo performance, solo items. Costumes, ornaments, jewelry occupy an important role. The solo items are Madhuka Shaptam, story of frog maiden, Bal Gopala, Taranga, dance on the edges of brass plate. See, brass plate is there on the edges. The dancer steps on it with a pitcher full of water on the head. And Tala Chitra Nritya, drawing pictures with dancing toes. Yamini Krishnamurti, Raja Reddy are prominent dancers. Now Mohiniyattam. Again, it is a classical dance form of Kerala. Mohiniyattam or dance of Mohini, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, is a classical solo dance form of Kerala. References of Mohiniyattam can be found in the text of Vyavahar Mala written in 1709 by Madamangalam Narayanan Nambudiri and in Ghoshayatra written later by poet Kunjan Nambyar. So these two can be asked related to Mohiniyattam. So keep that in mind. It was structured into the present day classical format by Travancore kings, especially Maharaja Kartika Tirunal and his successor Maharaja Swati Tirunal. Mostly a solo performance by girls in circular movements, delicate footsteps, and subtle expressions. Movements have been borrowed by Nangyar Kutta, and female folk dances like Kaigotikali and the Tiruvadira Kali. It has elements of Bharatnatyam, grace and elegance, Kathakali, Vigor, but more erotic, lyrical and delicate. See, Mohiniyattam, from the name itself, we can assume. And realistic makeup and simple dressing, Kasav sari of Kerala, are used. The lyrics are Mani Parvala, so this can be asked. Mani Parvala, it's a language combining Tamil, Malayalam, and Sanskrit. It is related to Mohiniyattam. Then Sunanda Nair, Pallavi Krishnan are the notable artists. Now we will come to Odissi. It is a classical art form of dance form of Odisha. Major subjects of performance are laws of incarnations of Lord Vishnu and verses of Jayadeva's Gita Govinda. A soft dance backed by soothing lyrics and is similar to Bharatanatyam in terms of mudras and expressions. Termed as mobile sculpture, it incorporates two major postures, Tribhanga. There's body reflected at the neck and going down, torso, and again on the legs. So one over here, three total. I'll put another color. See, one bend over here in the neck and torso over here and on the leg also. So Tribhanga, three bends are there. Okay, and chok, a position imitating a square. Now we have Sonal Mansingh, Kelu Charan Mohapatra are the eminent performers. Now Satriya. Satriya is an art form of Assam. Satriya dance form was introduced in the 15th century AD by Vaishnava saint and reformer of Assam, Sankaradeva, as a medium of propagation of Vaishnava faith. The dance form evolved and expanded as a distinctive style of dance later on. Okay, it was it was evolved or propagated as medium of propagation of Vaishnava faith. Okay, and introduced by Vaishnava saint and reformer who Shankara Deva. Okay, because of its religious character and association with Sataras, Vaishnava monasteries, this dance style has been named Satriya. Okay, Satriya dance tradition is governed by strictly laid principles in respectful Hastan Mudras, Hasta Mudras, now footworks, Haryas, music, etc. This tradition has two distinctive separate streams. This is Bhavana starting from Gyan, Bhayanatnanach, uh, Karamnanach. Secondly, the dance numbers which are independent, such as Chali. So, at this point, more clarity is given in this last point. Among them, Chali is characterized by gracefulness and elegance, while the Gumara is marked by vigor and majestic beauty. So this can be, we can say, more like Tandava and Lasya forms of the dance. Okay. Manipuri, a classical dance form of Manipur. The origin of Manipuri dance can be traced back to the ancient times that go beyond recorded history. So, dance in Manipur is associated with rituals and traditional festivals that are legendary references to the dances of Shiva and Parvati and other gods and goddesses who created the universe. Lai Haraoba is the earliest form of dance, which forms the basis of all style dances of Manipur. So, question can be asked: Lai Haroba is an earliest form of dance, and what is the basis of all style dances of Manipur? That is Lai Haroba. Okay, so such kind of questions can be asked. Literally meaning the merry making of the gods. It is performed as a ceremonial offering of song and dance. The principal performers are Maibas or Maibis, priests and priestesses, who reenact the theme of creation of the world. Popular Popular Raslila dances of Manipur originated in the reign of King Bhagya Chandra. Okay, no question can be asked about the King Bhagya Chandra is related to which classical dance form. So we can say Manipuri. Okay, Manipur dances are a large repertoire. However, the most popular forms are Ras, Sankirtana, and Tangta. Okay, Kirtan form of the congregational singing accompanies the dance which is known as Sankirtana in Manipur. Male characters play the punk and kartal while dancing. The dancers do not wear ankle bells to stamp out the rhythms in a theatrical display, as this interferes with the delicate body movements. So I'll show the picture of Manipuri dance. So this is the image of Manipuri dance. So we can say Krishna as Krishna and Gopi gods are enacted in this figure. Here we can see Krishna in the middle with Gopi gods on the both sides. So that is it, guys, for today's lecture. I hope you guys were able to follow classical dance forms of India in today's lecture. So until next time, do subscribe and support our channel. So until next time, God bless you all. Jai Hind.